In a quiet street in Delft, Cape Town, a horrifying crime unfolded behind closed doors. A woman's life was brutally taken, and for 2 long days, her body lay locked inside a home while her killer walked free. This is the story of Gcotshelwa Ntetha, another name in South Africa's growing list of femicide victims, and a chilling reminder of a crisis that shows no sign of slowing down. The community of Delft in Cape Town is mourning the death of a 40-year-old Gcotshelwa Ntetha, who was allegedly murdered by her boyfriend inside her own home. According to police reports, the suspect locked the house after committing the crime, leaving Gcotshelwa's body inside, and only turned himself in 2 days later. The discovery of her body sent shockwaves through the neighborhood, with residents describing her as a very kind and gentle woman who did not deserve such a tragic end. Investigators believe the incident may have followed an argument, but details surrounding the motive remain under investigation. This case adds to the growing list of gender-based violence and femicide incidents in South Africa, a crisis that continues to devastate families and communities across the country. Despite a public outcry, the rate of violence against women remains alarmingly high. This brutal crime has triggered national outrage and sorrow over South Africa's ongoing gender-based violence and femicide crisis. Every week, more women lose their lives at the hands of intimate partners, yet the pattern continues with alarming frequency. Gcotshelwa's tragic death is not an isolated case, but a part of a devastating cycle that has gripped the nation for years. Authorities and activists are once again calling for stronger intervention, faster justice, and better protection for women. Gcotshelwa Ntetha's death has become another painful reminder of the dangers many women face in their own homes, and the urgent need to take a meaningful action against gender-based violence. Her painful story also reminds us that behind every statistic is a real woman, a mother, sister, friend, and a daughter whose life was cut short by violence that could have been prevented. As South Africans demand justice, one haunting question remains: how many more women must die before the system truly changes? And truly speaking, this is a very sad story, knowing that another woman lost their life through a gender-based violence which should have been prevented. And currently we don't have much information about the boyfriend, since this is a very new case and investigators are still investigating the whole case to know what really happened, like what really went down. And we will come back with another part when everything else is out. All I can say is that may her soul rest in peace. And with that being said, we have come to the end of today's video. See you on my next episode.